welcome back to my channel. So up until this point, I haven't really featured the kids on this channel too often before, but seeing Mother's Day is coming up in both Australia and the US on the 14th of May, I believe it is this year, I thought it would be so fun to put together a little picnic celebration with the kids to celebrate and share it with you guys on this channel. And this is something that you guys could easily do in your own backyard or in a park, just to get back to what's important on Mother's Day, which is spending quality time with your little ones and creating beautiful memories together. So I wanted this picnic to be a combination of like rustic and whimsical themes. So I had this very specific idea in my head of incorporating like delicate decor and treats with more rustic timber tones and natural fruits and things like that. And because Mother's Day is all about celebrating motherhood, I didn't want to put too much pressure on myself to make it a huge big thing. So I have kept it really casual, and I did a lot of the shopping for this online to make it that much easier on myself. So if you guys come across anything in the video that you want to pick up yourself, I'll make sure that all of the links are down in the description box below. Alternatively, it's just as easy to put together a beautiful spread with the things that you have at home. And in the interest of being completely open and honest, I've teamed up with a company called Shop & Box to create this video, and they actually gave me a little bit of money to spend using their service to pull the overall look of this picnic together. So for me, that was definitely encouragement to source all of these items online. And to be honest, because I had such a clear idea in my mind of what I wanted, I found it so much easier to be able to source all of those things online as opposed to running around from shopping centre to shopping centre, not finding the exact things that I was looking for with children in tow. And for those of you guys who don't know already, Shop & Box is like a global personal shopping service where you can shop from about 31 different countries worldwide, and then have a boxer assigned to you from whatever country you're shopping in, who will collect all of the items or purchase all of the items, whether that's in person or online, gather them all together, box them up for you, and then ship them to you using like an express postal service. They also take a look at the things that you're purchasing and suggest other items that you might like to buy, which was actually really cool. Usually I'm not the kind of person who likes someone coming up to me in a shopping centre and suggesting things to me, but I actually found it really helpful, and it felt like I had my own personal shopper, if that makes any sense. So the main reason why I was so keen to try this service is because I often find myself getting so jealous when I watch all of these vloggers from like the US and the UK come up with these amazing hauls that are just from like regular department stores. And here I am over here with my canvas cushion wishing I had that kind of variety. But the idea of buying multiple items from overseas stores and then having to pay international shipping fees on each of those items often just gets way too expensive, and it's totally unappealing to me. And then of course you've always got those situations where you're shopping in a store online and then you find that they don't actually ship to your country, which is always a huge bummer because it's always something that I just cannot get in my country. So I honestly was very keen to try this service out, and I could not wait to get onto my favorite US and UK stores and bring this whole look together. So this video is going to double as like an overseas haul style video, and I cannot wait to show you guys some of the things that I picked up along the way. So because my parents have a huge backyard with lots of big, beautiful trees, we decided to set up our picnic out there. For something to sit on, I purchased this gorgeous throw from the UK chain of Zara. Unfortunately, you can't shop online in the AU chain of Zara, which is a bit frustrating. And I really wanted to bring in a lot of soft off-whites and pinks, so this throw was the perfect starting point for that theme. Moving along, I've gone and thrown a bunch of beige and white scatter cushions, which I bought from the Australian chain of IKEA, and thrown them around randomly to not only soften the space, but also give us something to sit on or rest up against. For anyone who's held a picnic for little ones, you'll know that you're always running the risk of someone sitting on the food or standing on the food, so I knew that I'd have to have some sort of table to sit everything on. I started with these recycled pallets, which I've used as a little mini picnic table, and scattered some cute decorative items, fruit and treats over the top. These geometric lanterns are actually a Target US purchase, and I've filled them with Kmart twinkle lights. And although it's not 100% necessary during daylight, I just love the effect that they create. I think having the little glass elements just add to that classic touch. To go with the lanterns, I've also picked up this gorgeous, delicate glass jewelry box from West Elm in the US, which I've filled with chocolates from the US candy brand C's, which we don't actually get over here, but I really wanted to try, and I hate to say it, you guys, but I just can't even. They are so good. And while I was so excited when we finally got a Pottery Barn over here in Australia, it seems that the US has much better sales. So I was able to pick up this super cute jewelry box to add as a table decoration and to use in Heidi's new bedroom once our house is complete. We loved listening to the sweet little tune it played during our picnic. And for me, I don't know if this is normal or not, but I always look back on my most cherished memories and remember the sounds and smells most clearly. So considering I'd been running low on my all-time favourite perfume, Chloe, which I found was way cheaper to purchase in the US by the way, I thought it'd be cute to spritz it around the table just to add that personal touch, and I hope that when my children smell that particular scent, it might remind them of me and the day that we shared together. Because I'm such a lover of classic decor, this round mirrored tray I picked up from Zara UK was the perfect way to present these gorgeous teas and biscuits, and they're from Harrods and the Bluebird Tea Company in the UK. Both of these items were actually suggested to me by my UK boxer Narissa, and I'm so glad that she suggested them because if you know me, you'll know I love my teas and it's just not right to have a picnic without some yummy bickies to share. The white chocolate mint tea is actually my new favourite guilt-free pleasure, especially now that we're moving into the cooler weather here in Australia. And last but not least from my overseas haul, I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic blush in Love Glow because being a UK brand, it's actually cheaper to buy in the UK and get it shipped through Shop and Box. To add to our picnic feast, we just did some fresh fruit, cheese, crackers and honey on a platter. And as the literal icing on our cake, we picked up some of these gorgeous mini cupcakes from the Cupcake Patisserie here in Brisbane, which were pretty much the highlight of the whole picnic for the kids. Archie was so excited about the edible glitter, and I feel like they just made our little celebration that much more magical. So I hope you guys enjoyed our little Mother's Day picnic today. Tell me in the comments how you would add your own spin on a little Mother's Day picnic celebration to make it personal to you and your little family. I also want to hear in the comments which items you love to buy but can't always find in your own country of origin. If you loved today's video, make sure to give a huge thumbs up so I know that you love it. And if you didn't, that's totally fine. Just let me know the videos you do like to see in the comments so I can make sure to do more of those in the future. To be honest, I genuinely really did enjoy my experience with Shop and Box, and the two ladies I had as my boxers, Yan and Narissa, were so friendly in their communication with me. They did their very best to help me out with their shopping, and they even went the extra mile to find lots of different discount codes and things that I didn't know about to bring the cost of my overall purchases down even more. Once each of my boxers received the items, which they ordered either online or in person, they pulled it all together and took pictures of each of the items to make sure that I was completely happy with them before they shipped them over. Then they carefully wrapped them all up, weighed it all and shipped it over to me, and I received them honestly 3 days later. Each box came 3 days after I received notification that they'd been sent, which for me is the best I've ever received when it comes to international shipping. It's usually a 10-day minimum, and that's if I'm lucky. So it was so refreshing to receive my boxes so soon, and when I got them I couldn't have opened them quicker, and the first thing that I saw when I opened both of them was that both Yan and Narissa had put these beautiful little cards in to say thank you for shopping with them, which is so sweet because they were the ones that were helping me. So to actually go and say thank you for choosing me as your boxer was really, really lovely. And they even threw in a few little gifts for the kids as well, which I thought was so unbelievably sweet. And once again, it just speaks miles about their customer service, which is something that I really do appreciate as a consumer. So if you do want any more information on the Shop and Box service or any of the products that you've seen in today's video, I'll make sure to have all of those links in the description box down below. And I will be back with another fun video in just a few days' time. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, chuck me a thumbs up, and other than that, I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.